When he was a boy, he was afraid of the dark. Like most children, I suppose. But he seemed to have an understanding of the darkness that eluded the rest of us. I would call him inside from playing games with the neighbors. "Son, time for supper." 10 more minutes, Alma, he would say, just until the sun goes down. And he would stand there still, my little hurricane child, always running, always shouting, laughing until tears streamed down his face. He would stand there still and watch as the sun ducked behind the hills. And he would sigh. And I thought, how sensitive he is. What an eye for beauty my little boy has. Maybe he'll be a poet or an artist or even one of the great philosophers of the temple. I forgot, over time, whose little boy he was. Will you fault a mother for having ordinary dreams for her son? I have wondered since then, did he know, even from the beginning? My little boy, as he stood transfixed by the setting of the sun, did he see the coming darkness? Did he understand the course his life would take? The going out of the light.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are all who are inherit the earth and rest. Surely those who come our labor and bore our suffering, yet we consider them punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted.
James, the soldiers run!
Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Alma, come quickly! Your son! They've taken him!
I swear, I told you I have never met the man!
Sometimes it causes me to tremble. Take him away!
Kill them! We want him dead! Martha, I don't understand. Why won't he save himself?
Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Maggie?
Made me jump. I didn't think anyone else was awake.
You've been up all night?
Is it morning?
Just after dawn. The others will be up soon.
Oh, the Sabbath.
Is it really?
Saturday. As far as I'm aware, Saturday is still the day of rest. The day of peace.
It was strange waking up this morning in a world without, I don't know, hope, light. Did you see how dark the sky turned when you died? Best not talk about it, I suppose.
Shalom Shabbat, ladies.
Good Sabbath, Martha.
Good Sabbath. What's good about it, I don't know.
Well, aren't you just the soul of cheerfulness this morning? Come on, both of you guys, help me get the table ready for breakfast.
No work on the Sabbath, Martha.
No breakfast for you then, Maggie.
I'll help you, Martha.
Mary, on your own head be it. I, for one, will not follow in your blasphemous footsteps. Work on the Sabbath.
You are about to get a swift kick in the Sabbath if you're not careful. Mary, could you just use a cloth to wipe all that up? And Maggie, can we clean this up? The others are going to be down here any... Maggie, what is this?
What is it?
How did you get this?
I know one of the soldiers.
What is it, Martha?
It's his tunic. You see the blood? Put it away quickly. You can't let Alma see this.
Good Sabbath, ladies. Good morning. Alma is awake, and she'll be down soon. Oh, to tell the truth, I'm not sure she slept at all.
Seems none of us did.
On the table, John.
Yes, Mother.
Any word from your brother, John?
Nothing.
Nothing. For 2 days.
Wasn't he there yesterday?
No, none of them were. When the soldiers came the night before to take him, all the guys, they ran off. All except Peter, but I lost track of him at the priest's house.
It's just typical. When the going gets tough, who is it that comes through? It's the women. We were all there with him at the end, but the men, they just all disappeared.
John was there.
No, he doesn't count.
What's that supposed to mean?
I guess Martha thinks that he was just one of the girls, John.
Great.
Okay, I'm sorry, almost all of the men have disappeared, and they still haven't showed up. It's just typical.
Well, they've probably all been arrested.
Maggie!
Come on! You know it's true. Killing him was not enough. They'll be after all of us. The powers that be will not feel safe until every one of us is either arrested or killed.
I'm sure James was fine still, Ray. Oh, please, Lord, I hope so.
Oh, who in heaven's name?
It's them. It must be the soldiers. John, quick upstairs. Hide in the corner room.
I'm gonna answer it.
No, John.
Mother, I have to. Either it's one of the guys, or else they've all been arrested, and if they're all in jail, then I won't be there with them.
Please.
Who's there?
It's the Queen of Sheba. It's me. Why is the door locked?
It's Peter.
It can't be.
It sounds like him.
Peter, it is you. You're all right.
We'll see about that.
But you're alive. We thought that
Peter,
maybe...
tell us the others.
James, have you seen James?
I'm sorry.
Where did you go? You were just outside by the fire, but when I came to find you, they said you'd run off.
There was one of the servants there. She said I left.
Where did you go?
Back to the mountain. The garden.
Did you stay out there all night? Oh my goodness, the 12 of you, honestly. You go everywhere on foot, you sleep outdoors, you live off things, you pray all night, but who is it that's washing the mud stains out of your clothes? Honestly, why can't you guys just sleep indoors like normal people?
It's the way he taught us, Martha. He liked to live that way.
Well, anyone would have thought he was born in a barn. You guys know what I mean.
Come on, Peter. Let's get you cleaned up. Peter.
Mama, look, I'm sorry that I wasn't there. I just couldn't stand what they did to him, to your son.
I couldn't either with it. Somehow, I couldn't look away.
I'm sorry.
Shalom Shabbat, everyone.
Good Sabbath.
Did you sleep, Alma?
Oh, Mary, let's not pester Alma. Alma, why don't you have something to eat? Actually, everyone can have something to eat. It's not much, but it's something.
Enough to be thankful for.
That's right. Maggie, why don't you give thanks?
Thanks for what?
For the food. Pray and give thanks for the food and the Sabbath.
I'm not thankful.
Maggie.
I'm not. I don't know what you're all doing, pretending like everything is normal. Did you sleep all right? Good Sabbath to you. Let's have some breakfast. Nothing is normal, and nothing will ever be normal again. So I'm sorry, Martha, but I will not give thanks for the food, or for the Sabbath, or for anything else. It's the worst day of my life. I'm not going to pretend like it's anything else. Do you know what I was doing last night down here by myself all night? What with that wash basin?
Maggie, don't.
I was scrubbing. And I was scrubbing, trying to get that stain out.
Maggie, the stain out of what? No, it was one of her shawls. She spilled wine on it, all over it at Passover. It was so funny. Right, Maggie?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not a very good day for me either, Maggie. I may never have a good day again. But I can be grateful whether I'm happy or not. I can be grateful.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just not good at controlling how I feel.
He loved that about you. Emotions on your sleeve, always going to extremes. Like the first day you met him.
Oh, not that story.
What story?
You haven't heard that story?
No, I don't think so. Maggie, tell us.
No, it is too embarrassing. Oh, I used to be such a weirdo.
You used to be.
Tell us.
My friends and I just went to see him one day, early on before anyone had really met him.
Where was this?
It was at Bethany. We'd gone to make fun of him. Well, we did it to all the rabbis who came through. We were the Magdala Wild Girls, the life of everybody.
That's right, you were all incorrigible.
And I told my James and John to stay away from you.
So at Bethany, our friends had a house with a large terrace, and they were throwing a big new moon bash. And then one of the men came and said there was this new rabbi dining nearby. Ones I mean, a bunch of serious religious types. The pale little men, and the dark eyes, the smarmy smiles. Always talking about how wrong it is to enjoy yourself.
I have to confess that I had the same thought. When Lazarus first told me that he was bringing a new rabbi over for dinner, I just thought, oh, here we go again, another dreary little do-nothing. I know, I'm just being honest, but I hadn't even met him yet.
Well, so many of them are like that. Painfully serious. And just so boring. So, whenever a new rabbi came to town, we would put on our most serious faces and join the crowd. And we pretend to be students, walking, listening, and then ask the most awkward questions just to throw them off script. Oh my God, one time in Capernaum, a new rabbi came through saying that no one should ever get married because being alone kept one's heart clear and helped one's prayers. And so Sarah, in the middle of everything, piped up and said, "You mean this whole time you had no intention of marrying me?" And everyone gasped. And she stormed out, "I will not be your mistress, Rabbi!" And then we all danced out of the room.
No, you're right, that is awful, Maggie. My goodness.
I know it was wrong, but we just wanted people to stop being so precious about everything. Look up and enjoy life.
So you were hedonists then?
I think we were just young. We wanted to have fun. But when we came to heckle him, we knew immediately that we had misjudged him. I mean, he looked at us. He didn't roll his eyes. He didn't disapprove. I actually felt ashamed. I'd come to teach him something about joy, and I saw immediately he knew more about it than I could ever understand. Compared to him, our ideas of love, life, laughter, they were shown as side poles. He should have been the one mocking us. Instead, he made us feel so welcome, just the way he looked at us.
Yes, I know that one. And he's been hoping it would show up. I knew from the moment that I met him, I didn't have to keep my head down and play my part. But I was welcome completely.
And so when he looked at us like that, everyone left. One by one, back to the party, but I stayed. I listened for hours. So the night before, The night before, a man had given me some expensive perfume, and I was all of a sudden pulling it out of my purse, and I was pouring it over his feet, weeping, washing, anointing. And some of the men were saying that it was a waste. They were getting angry, saying I wasn't good enough to touch him. But I couldn't help myself.
He loved telling that story.
Yeah, he told it again and again.
Adieu, adieu, il
All night I was awake. When I closed my eyes, I saw him standing there, looking so free-spirited, almost bohemian, and unremarkable, really. He was my son. He was remarkable to me. But to see him standing there, you wouldn't think that he would be the one that they would go to all that trouble over. They scoured the city looking for him. They bribed his friends to hand him in. They forced the governor's hand. You would think he was 10 feet tall, superhuman, like one of those Greek statues. But when I closed my eyes, I saw his crooked smile, the way he cocked his head to one side when he laughed, one eye darker than the other. This man was a threat to the empire. When I opened my eyes, he's still there, but now he's walking away, leaving. I call out to him, "Where are you going?" He doesn't answer. "Why are you leaving?" Nothing. What is so important that you can't stay here with your mother, your brothers, your friends? Is this absolutely necessary? Is this essential? And don't tell me I was born for such a time, because I have heard that before, and it doesn't tell me why I have to give up my son. My son. For some invisible plan. Do you know what I said when I found out I was going to have a baby? My soul glorifies the Lord. My spirit rejoices in God, my Savior. From now on, all generations will call me blessed.
John, will you hand me that jar for everything?
Yeah, what are these for again?
Bringing to the grave, honoring the dead.
And covering the stink.
And just for something to do. I can't stand being cooped up like this, not knowing what's happening out there.
Let's go find out.
It's too dangerous.
I don't care. I have to find out.
John, there were hundreds of people that saw all of us there with him at the end. And And there's hundreds more, so you and Peter with them over the past week. If you leave this house, someone will recognize you, and there's no telling what might happen.
Just give it a few days. And when things calm down, you and your mother, Peter, and Maggie, you guys can all head north, leave town, and go home.
And James, too.
Yes, Lord willing, of course.
James, too. The sooner the better.
I know what you mean. I hate this city.
You're such a country boy.
So what if I am? I like it. The open space, the breeze, oh, the sea. Oh.
He liked it too.
Yeah, he did.
Those were good days up north by the sea. He was always joking around with us, reminding us how good it is to be alive. We were always invited over for dinners or weddings, always walking or sailing or sleeping out under the stars.
Those were happier times.
When we came to the city, something changed. He was different.
I think he knew what was coming. I think he was beginning to bear the weight of it, even then.
I hate this city.
Me too.
First night I get home, I'm taking the boat out. The moonlight on the water, the breeze. Maybe throw the nets out, see if I can catch anything. Do you remember, John, the last night we went fishing? You were helping your dad, you and your brother. We were out all night and we haven't caught anything.
Dad was so annoyed. He said that I smelled like a teenager and that I was scaring all the fish away.
Well, I can help you with that, John. Yeah.
And first light we put in, start cleaning the nets. When this crowd starts to form around someone talking. So we go over to check it out and more people are coming. So this guy, the guy they're all listening to, he asked me to take him out on my boat so we can talk to the crowd from there. I'm about to speak up. Look, I don't want to be rude, but I just broke my back all night and I haven't caught anything. Literally nothing. Not a single fish. I just want to go home and sleep my face off. But I didn't say anything. I just stayed quiet and looked him in the eyes. One of his eyes was darker than the other. It was like they were boring into me. They just knew me. Could see right through me, knew everything about me. So first light we put in, just about 10 feet from the shore, and he talked. I mean, he made sounds and formed words, but he wasn't talking like you normally think of someone talking. I've never heard anyone talk like that before. Talking isn't even the right word. Is there a word that means creating the world by the sound of your voice? Or forming sentences that sound like music that just cut right through you and make you see the world clearly for the first time? When he was finished speaking, he turned to us and he said, "John, do you remember?
Time to catch some fish."
He told us to take our boat out into deeper water and lower our nets. And you leaned over and said,
Better do what he says, Pete. I have a feeling we wouldn't want to make him mad.
That's right. So we rowed out to the middle of the lake. 1, 2, 3. And we threw our nets out.
And they just start filling right up.
Hundreds of fish.
Thousands.
Every kind of fish you can think of.
Mush, kinnered, bitey.
I've never seen a catch since all my life.
The nets are starting to split. And then he turns to us and says, "Well, let's go. Follow me."
That was the last night we went fishing.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I haven't touched those nets in 3 years.
Not with the nets, but remember the time with the fish? When he told you to catch one and look in its mouth?
Look in a fish's mouth.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What were you looking for in a fish's mouth?
Someone had stopped us outside of the temple. They wanted a tax. But you know how he was. He never had any money. And if he did, he just gave it away. So he told me to catch a fish and look inside the fish's mouth.
One of his jokes?
No. He told me to catch a fish and look inside the fish's mouth. So I baited a hook, I cast a line, I pulled it in, and I got the fish, and I opened its mouth. And you'll never guess what I saw. There was this.
Hello? Hello, who's there? It's me, darling, Beulah. Marie. Oh my goodness. Okay, very quickly, everyone, let's clean up the spices. Peter, can you put that over there? We need a tablecloth, we need flowers on the table. Oh, dear goodness, Maggie, can we please do something with your hair? Are you there, Mama? Oh,
Well.
yes, coming.
I'll be upstairs.
Right behind you.
Oh, no, you don't. Beulah has been a very generous patron the whole time I've been in Jerusalem. Her husband even paid for the burial. And she might know what happened to Jane.
But she'll pinch my cheek.
She'll call me names.
Beulah, I don't think anybody's coming for us, darling.
Coming right now. I'm on my way. Everybody just be nice. I'm coming. Oh, hello.
Hi, darling. This is hello. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. So good to see you, my darling. Oh, and Peter. How nice.
Hello, Beulah.
Our resident hillbilly. You know, whenever I see you, I'm reminded of the wonderful words of our teacher, "Blessed are the poor."
Indeed, Beulah, indeed.
Oh, of course. None of you knows my dear friend Bernice. Her husband works with my Joseph for King Herod's Council of State. Very important people. She, too, was deeply saddened by yesterday's events.
I was. I had really come to like this man, your teacher.
We were both deeply saddened. Very saddened, my darlings.
Yes.
Well, I hope we aren't interrupting anything.
Peter was just telling us about the time when he caught this fish.
John. Oh, my darling. Bernice, this is the young man I was telling you about. The one that proves that people from the north are not all backwater hicks.
But yes, Beulah has told me so much about you, darling. She told me that of all the 12, you were the most gentlemanly. And if your mother were ever to die a very sudden and horrible death, she would adopt you in a second. Oh, what a nice thought.
So, are we interrupting anything terribly important?
Not at all. We were just reminiscing.
How quaint. Thank you.
Peter was just telling us a story. Go on, Peter.
Okay, thanks. So I got the fish and I looked inside his
Oh,
mouth.
really, Peter? Hardly a conversation for polite company. A slippy, slimy fish?
You're right, Beulah. I think there's something the matter with him.
You can tell from his crooked eyes.
Beulah, what news have you from the courts? Have things calmed down?
Oh, darling, things never calm down at the palace. Always one feast or party after another, you know.
Sometimes more feasting than partying for some people. I've been trying to tell Bernice she needs to watch her figure.
No, I meant, has there been any news since yesterday?
Well, I haven't heard much since my Joseph arranged the burial. But when he went to the governor to get the body, some of the Sanhedrin were there. They were telling the governor that you all are not to be trusted, that you might go to the tomb and steal the body and then say he wasn't really dead or something.
Oh, those arrogant, lying pigs! How could they say such a thing? The governor didn't believe him, did he? Oh, well, no offense, darling, but you know how some people think about you folks from up north. Nobody really knows what you'll do.
So he posted a guard of 4 soldiers at the tomb.
Oh, and 10 more out looking for... Well, I suppose they're looking for all of you, aren't they?
Oh, Bernice, darling, you know that means right now you and I are talking with outlaws.
Fugitives from justice!
How exciting, how terribly exciting.
Perhaps they'll take us hostage and we'll have to be rescued.
So there are soldiers out looking for us?
Well, watching at least, on patrol, to see if his followers start any trouble.
But if I were you, I wouldn't leave the house just to be safe.
You know how soldiers can be.
It might be them who start the trouble.
Well, where would we go anyway? It's Sabbath. It's against the law to visit the dead. More travel, no market on the Sabbath.
Well, at the very least, we thought we should warn you.
Especially since they've already arrested someone.
What? Arrested who?
Oh, that dark-eyed one. Oh, I can never remember their names.
Can you tell us anything about how he looks, his appearance?
Well, he has dark...
Oh, yes, he was about yay tall with dark hair and even handsome, I'd say, except for that intense expression he always has, like his bowels are full of bricks.
James. I knew it is James.
Who is it, Paula?
That zealot one. He was arrested with his zealot friends down by the temple. They were throwing rocks.
It's Simon.
That foolish boy.
Simon, yes.
Simon the Zealot, that's it.
Not James slowly. James is fine, I'm sure.
That was fun. Shall we do it again? Let's see, I'm thinking of someone with a very droopy face and a vacant expression. It's, you guess it's anyone?
It's me.
Yes, it is.
Where is Simon? Where are they keeping him?
Oh, in the palace jail. But if you tell them you're a friend of mine, they'll let you in to see him.
I'm going.
No, Peter, you can't.
Are you insane? They will arrest
I'll
you.
keep to the backwards. No one will recognize.
Of course, people will recognize you. Don't be ridiculous.
I wasn't there yesterday. Nobody
It
saw.
doesn't matter. How many times have you been with him in the last 2 weeks in the
Okay.
temple or in the square? They're going to know
I'm
that you're
going
one
to
of
see
us.
Simon.
Why? Why is it all of a sudden so important that you risk your life to see Simon in prison? I think it was stupid.
Because it should be me, Martha. I should be the one in jail. I was recognized the night they arrested him. One of the servants at the priest's house recognized me and wanted to turn me in. I should have died with him yesterday, just like I promised I would. I should be the one in prison, only I lied. I said I didn't know him.
So what if you did, Peter? That doesn't mean you have to put yourself in harm's way. Just to...
I swore to him, Martha, 3 times. I called on heaven as my witness, and I swore not to even know him. Well, right in front of me, they beat him and ridiculed him. Just as I betrayed him, he looked at me. He looked right at me, one eye darker than the other. And I knew that what I had done had caused him more pain than anything else.
That's why I couldn't find you out.
Peter.
I won't run away this time. I can't.
What's going on? I heard shouting.
I'm going to see Simon.
John, no.
Mother, I have to. He might do something reckless.
It's not safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
Please.
So lucky we came in time to see all this drama. Gosh, it's exciting. Almost like being inside of a play.
Beulah, I didn't see you there.
Oh, my dear Mother Mary. I know we don't have much in common, but, well, I'm sure everyone here thinks I'm a little strange, but I am a mother, and I loved your son, and I believed what he said about the kingdom of God, and I just wanted to say how very, very sorry I am for everything they did to him.
Thank you, Beulah.
Well, come on, Bernice, we don't want to overstay our welcome.
We don't?
Come on.
Yes, you're right. These poor little people have suffered enough. Such pain. So inconceivable. So indivisible. So indigestible. Yes, let us go. Farewell, my darlings. Fare ever so well.
Goodbye, everyone. She's such a con.
Oh, they drive me crazy. They do. I'm sorry, but I know. Do not judge, or you will be judged. But they're just the way they talk.
Whatever do you mean, darling?
Mama, your son sure drew a strange crowd.
I think he liked it that way.
Fishermen, zealots, and scholars, and aristocrats.
Dropouts and prostitutes, the criminals, tax collectors.
I've
Help! Salome, come quickly!
What on earth? I'm all ready.
John's been hurt.
Oh, sit it down here.
Let me see.
It's fine, Mother.
Take your hand away. Oh, how did this happen?
Some hooligans with rocks. They recognized him.
I told you not to go out.
It isn't safe.
It's fine.
But what about Simon? Did you see Simon?
I don't know. We didn't make it that far.
I told you not to go out. Why do you always think you know better?
It was only a couple of...
And you! You should know better. Making him chase you when it isn't. You could have been killed. You both could have been killed.
But no one's going to be killed.
You weren't there yesterday. Peter, you weren't there. You didn't see what they're capable of. You didn't see the hate in their faces. You think you're safe? Well, they're out for blood. You didn't see what they did to him. His agony. How he cried out again and again and again. It was like watching the end of the world. But you didn't see any of it. Because you ran away and hid like a stray dog. You're a coward, Peter. You're a coward. Peter, tell us the story about the fish.
What did you find in the fish's mouth?
I was there, Alma. I saw it. All the things Mother said. I saw his agony. It gave me a strange feeling right here in my chest, like a screw being tightened. I couldn't wrap my head around it. It was like watching one of his stories. His riddles about life and God. It always left me wondering. Curious, but so confused. Some of the other guys, they seemed to understand so easily, but whenever he spoke, I had this terrible feeling like I was missing the point. I don't know if I believed him, really. Because I don't know if I understood enough to believe. But I loved him, Mama. Your son was the truest friend that I have ever had. That's what made me follow when they led him away to be killed.
You loved him well, John. Better than most. A thought has been growing in my mind. We were at a wedding in Cana. They were friends of ours. Well, friends of mine. But they had been kind enough to invite my son as well, and all his followers. It was a lovely wedding. Poorly planned. The decorations didn't quite match. Some of the food was sent out in the wrong order. Desserts first. That sort of thing, but it was fine. Then they ran out of wine. Now, up north, people generally don't have a lot of money to spend on a wedding, but the one thing you make sure of is that there's enough wine. And I thought, oh no, now their wedding is ruined. But then I had an idea. thought maybe there's something my boy could do about it. A small thing. I know. A wedding day. Running out of wine. Being embarrassed. These things don't really matter. But I asked him just the same. And oh my word, did he ever come through? He turned gallons and gallons of water into the most perfect wine. It was overwhelming. And I think maybe that's the point. Maybe he was telling us something, telling us that God lavishes kindness in abundance, in excess. He even used the religious washing jars to do it. He did say something strange on that day. When I told him that they had run out of wine, he said, "Why do you involve me? My time has not yet come." So, when they took him and beat him, when they killed him, I thought, is this your time? Has it now come? His blood, I watched it pour out of him, appalling, like the wine at the wedding feast, in abundance, in excess. And I think maybe he was still giving us the same message. Is it possible that even in the midst of that awful cruelty, God is showing us his kindness?
It's late. Or early. I don't know. I didn't think anyone else would be around here. I'll go.
It's all right. Washing more shawls?
I just wanted to make sure they're all clean for the journey home.
Maggie, you're a lovely girl, but I have never once known you to do your own laundry.
Oh,
What is it? What am I not supposed to see?
nothing. One of the soldiers was a friend. And, remember how they were throwing lots for his clothes, gambling to see who got his tunic. My friend won. And when he saw me standing there and saw everything that was happening, he took me aside and he said, "Surely this friend of yours, surely he was a son of the gods, and he gave me this, and I tried to wash it out, but it stained." Sorry.
Are you ready, Maggie? Come on, I want to get there and back before the city wakes up and people might recognize us. Alma. Don't cry, Alma.
It's all right. I'm sorry. It's all right. You're going to the tomb? Yeah.
Would you like to come?
Oh. I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet.
Do you want us to stay with you?
No need. I'll be fine. You go.
right. No, Mama. If there was ever anyone who deserved to be called good, it was your son. They wanted to punish me. Well, that's okay. I've never been what you would call good. Maybe I deserve it. But him? What did he ever do to deserve the way they treated him? Why do bad things happen to good people? Why?
I've been thinking. I was never good enough to be his mother. When he first went out preaching, I thought he was crazy. I never understood. I tried to shut him up. But he never thought the worst of me. Ever. Or you. He knew about your past, Maggie. All the things you don't like to talk about. But he loved you absolutely. Why do bad things happen to good people? I don't know. But I wonder, why do good things ever happen to bad ones like us? Bring him my love.
Mama, I heard voices.
Oh, some of the others went to the tomb.
Are you all right, Alma?
He was kind, wasn't he, Peter?
Yes.
Everything that he did for others, all the things that were done to him, that he never blamed anyone.
I should have been with him when he died. I can't get it out of my head. It's like this ugly stain on my head. I can't get it out of my mind. I should have been with him.
I think you were with him, Peter. In his heart, on his mind. I think we were all there with him. I think it was another immeasurable act of kindness. He was so kind. I didn't understand how kind until... See the blood? It won't come out. Do you see? He took the immovable stain so you can let it go. A rest, Peter. A Sabbath from guilt. He is Sabbath.
You two are up late. It's not even light yet.
Where is everyone? The rooms upstairs are all empty.
They went to the tomb.
Before sunrise?
I think Maggie was Salome was concerned about being recognized.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, we will have breakfast ready when they get here. Peter, could you clear out this table? John, would you go to the kitchen and start a fire? I'll be in a second. I just have to figure out.
I will cook this morning, Martha.
Oh, no. That's okay, Amma. You just sit and relax. You let us.
I want to. You've been so nice. You've taken such good care of me. Please, let me return the favor.
Of course. Oh, all right.
Why don't you sit down and relax? John, to the kitchen.
Relax. Okay. Thank you. I'm going. Relax. Need help?
I got this. You relax.
Oh, how do you people do this?
Martha! John! Martha!
What is it? What's going on?
Quickly! Come quickly!
What is it, Salome?
It's terrible! How can they do this?
Do what?
He's gone!
Who is gone?
It's terrible. I can't believe it.
Where Mary.
We went to the tomb just to bring spices and to see him.
Right?
But when we got there, it was open.
The tomb?
Yes, it was open. The stone had been removed, but then there was no one there.
The guards. Where were the guards?
They were gone, yes. But inside the tombs, there was no one there.
What do you mean?
There was no body. No, he wasn't there.
Somebody took the body.
Oh, can't they just leave him alone? I mean, he's dead.
Where's Maggie?
She stayed behind. She was so upset. She said she was going to find the gardener and ask if he knew who had done it.
So what if he does? What can she even do about it?
She's just so upset.
Who would do something like this?
It has to be the Sanhedrin. They have some plan to humiliate him even in his death.
Unless
Unless what?
nothing.
What is it, Mary?
I've been thinking. All night I've been thinking, and do you remember when he said he would destroy the temple?
Yeah, and rebuild it in 3 days.
They used that against him in the trial.
But that's not exactly what he said. I've been trying to remember his exact words. Something like, if you destroy this temple. I don't remember.
Destroy this temple and I will raise it again in 3 days.
What about it?
Well, I've been thinking. What if he didn't mean the temple? Not the brick and mortar building, anyway. What if he... Never mind.
What, Mary?
It's stupid. Never mind.
Mary, I know what you're thinking. If only it could be true. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What happened, Maggie?
Hold on. Can you get some water?
No, what happened? He said my name!
Did you find the gardener?
Oh, you were right! Good things happen to bad people!
Maggie, just tell us what happened, okay?
I saw!
What did you see?
Did you ever think in all your life that something like this could happen?
Something like what, Maggie?
Oh, the people walking in darkness have